Hello, and thanks for joining us for another weekend episode of Stories of Great Christians. Today, weekend of December, we're continuing our series from November and October, actually, on William Carey. It'll be chapter 11 of 21 from the Moody Bible Institute. Well, it's always a pleasure to have you come along. Pull up a chair, invite a friend, pour a cup of coffee, hot apple cider. It's going to be here a little while, about 15 minutes. So, both of you take a listen, leave a comment if you wish, hit subscribe. Here we go with William Carey.
Stories of Great Christians. From its radio studios in Chicago, the Moody Bible Institute greets its friends everywhere with Chapter 11 of the transcribed dramatization, William Carey of India. William Carey was born to hard work and poverty. As the son of a humble village weaver, Carey had nothing to look forward to but an undistinguished life and a nameless grave. But when God entered William Carey's life, he changed him from a simple cobbler, a mender of shoes, into the brilliant and resourceful leader of a mighty missionary movement that shook the world. Carey and his friend Dr. John Thomas are preparing to go to India as missionaries. This was no easy matter back in 18th century England when so many Christians were against the whole idea of foreign missions. But gradually, through prayer and hard work, Carey's beliefs seem to be winning out, and we find him writing a letter to his father.
Dear and honored Father, the importance of spending our time for God alone is the principal theme of the gospel. Paul tells us, I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable, which is your reasonable service. Today I have a wonderful opportunity for service. I am appointed to go to India as a missionary to the Hindus. I have many sacrifices to make. I must part with a beloved family and a number of most affectionate friends. But I have set my hand to the plow. With love, from your dutiful son, William Carey.
That was a letter that Edmund Carey hated to receive. For the life of him, he couldn't understand why William would want to leave his wife Dolly and their family and travel to a far-off country. Dolly, of course, had refused point-blank to come with her husband to India. Added to Carey's domestic troubles was the problem of getting the large sum of money necessary for the journey. Most of this he raised by a preaching tour with his colleague, Dr. John Thomas. It was while they were visiting the town of Derby that Carey was approached by a young apprentice printer named William Ward.
Mr. Carey, I was so interested in your message this evening about India and all.
Yes?
Well, sir, it sounds like a wonderful new field for the gospel.
Aye, so we believe with all our hearts. What's your name, young man?
William Ward, sir.
And your age?
I'm 19.
And your trade, William?
I'm a printer. That is, I'm an apprentice printer.
A printer, eh? You heard me speak about the need for printing the Bible for the Indians?
Yes, sir, I did. And of course, I'm only an apprentice now, but in a few years...
Yes, in a few years you'll be a master printer. In about that same length of time, we hope to have completed our first translation of the Scriptures.
Yes? Well, then you'll be...
We'll be needing a master printer. William Ward, if God so leads, will you follow us to India?
Of young William Ward, you'll hear a lot more later. But now, even though Carey and Thomas have raised the money they need, a new problem must be faced. In those days, India was controlled by the East India Company, a powerful trading organization. By the charter granted to them by the English government, the East India Company was allowed to keep out of India anyone they chose. And because of the company's hostility to missionaries, Carey realized that there was no use trying to get their permission to enter. So he and Thomas decided to take passage on a merchant vessel and slip into India without the knowledge of the company. The first part of the plan went all right. Carey and Thomas got aboard the East India merchant ship, the Earl of Oxford, and stood on the deck, anxiously awaiting the time to sail.
Well, it won't be long now, Will. 1 more hour and we'll be on our way to India.
Aye, just 1 more hour.
Have you heard anything from your wife? From Dolly?
No, John, not a word.
I wish I could say aught to comfort you.
I know, John. Thank you.
Well, now, you know she still could change her mind. There's a little time yet.
An hour. No, I think not, John. I wish it could be. Above everything else, it was my prayer that Dolly would come with me. Without her, I just don't know. Well, God's will be done.
Don't be discouraged, Will. She'll be well provided for while you're gone, and perhaps when she's had a chance to think things over, why...
Excuse me, mate. Mind if I get by there?
Sorry, sailor. Didn't mean to block the aisle.
No, that's all right, matey. That's all right.
Looks like a pretty big trunk you have there, sailor. Can I give you a hand with it?
No, that's all right. I'll manage it.
You know, Will, that trunk he's carrying looks a lot like... Well, say, it is mine. That's my trunk.
What? Oh, we'd better find out what he's going to do with it.
Hey there, sailor. Wait up a bit.
All right, what's the trouble, mate?
That trunk there.
This trunk?
Yes, it's mine. That's my trunk. Where are you taking it?
Well, now, mate, whether it's yours or not, I can't say, but it's Captain's orders that I put it ashore.
Put it ashore? But you can't do that.
See here, there must be some mistake. We're passengers on this boat. We're going to India.
Excuse me, mate. I just follow my orders, and that's my orders. You'll have to take it up with the captain.
That we'll do, all right.
Indeed we will, and right now.
Won't you sit yourselves down, gentlemen?
Not till I've had an answer to my question, Captain. That sailor told us that our trunks are being taken off this boat by your orders. Is that true?
Aye, Dr. Thomas, he did not lie to you. The fact is, I cannot permit you aboard this ship.
You can't permit? What right have you got to say that...
Just a minute, John. Let's get to the bottom of this peacefully. Now, Captain...
Yes, Mr. Carey.
We paid you a certain amount of money, I believe.
£150 it was, Will.
That's right, John. £150, Captain, for passage to India on this boat.
Your money will be refunded, Mr. Carey.
But you made a contract with us.
Yes, and now you want to break it an hour before sailing time. Why, we could take you to court, Captain.
Aye. I am well aware of that, Dr. Thomas.
Well, then why do you
Just a
persist in-
minute, John. Captain, we do feel that at the very least you owe us an explanation.
Aye, that I do. Well, here's the truth of it, lads. About 2 hours ago, a special messenger came aboard ship.
A messenger, you say?
Aye, from the board of directors of the East India Company.
Ah, I'm beginning to see it.
Aye. The message made it plain that if I took you aboard my ship, well, I just would not have a ship any longer.
How could they have known we were aboard?
I do not know, Mr. Carey. I did not tell them.
Of course, we believe you, Captain. This certainly puts us in the spot.
How about some other ship?
Well, you can always try, of course, but I fear he'd be disappointed. No doubt they've issued orders to every ship in their fleet.
No doubt, Captain. Just as they issued orders breaking a legal contract with us. We can still go to court about that.
That may be, Dr. Thomas. I'm not a lawyer, but even if you win your case, that still won't get you to India.
He's right, John. There's no way we can force them to take us.
But, Will, what are we going to do?
I don't know, John. Right now, I feel like a good hot cup of tea.
A cup of tea? How can you talk like that?
Gentlemen, I want you to know that I'm dreadfully sorry about this whole affair.
Well, that's all right, Captain. You have to obey orders. I guess we'll just have to try elsewhere. Coming, John?
Will you have some more, John?
No thanks, Will.
Then, how about a sugar biscuit?
No, I couldn't eat one.
Why not? They're very good.
Will, I just don't understand. How can you sit in this shop and stuff yourself with sugar biscuits the way things are?
What do you mean, John?
Why, you know us being thrown off the boat, our plans all ruined. We may never get to India now.
Oh, come, John. It isn't as bad as all that.
Isn't it, though? We're worse off now than we ever were. Now we have the East India Company fighting us.
They're a mighty powerful foe, all right. I'll grant you that.
Powerful isn't the word for it. They control every English sailing vessel on the high seas. What are we going to do?
Now, John. God's led us thus far. We both know that.
Yes, but now...
Now nothing's changed. We're still depending on him.
But suppose the East India Company keeps us from getting a ship.
In that case, John, we'll just have to conclude that God has no work for us to do in India. Because if he has, John, if he has, there's no power on earth that can keep us from getting there.
Well, I know you're right, Will, but sometimes it's awfully hard.
Pardon me, gentlemen. You're just in time, waiter. Would you get us another plate of these sugar biscuits?
Right away, sir. And if I may say so, sir,
What is it?
there's a gentleman over there by the door who'd like to join you.
Join us? Going to India?
To India? Why, no, sir. He'd like to join your table. He says he's a friend.
Friend? Well, we need all the friends we can get right now, waiter. Please send him over.
Very good, sir. Right away.
Wonder who it can be.
Can't imagine. I don't know anybody who'd... Oh, here he comes now. Tall, bearded man. What kind of uniform is that he's wearing?
Looks like a Dutch sea captain to me.
Maybe somebody you met when you were in the merchant service.
Well, I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
Well, if it is my old friend John Thomas. Dr. Thomas by now, I believe.
Why, yes, it is. Won't you sit down, sir?
Thank you, John. My, it's good to see you. Let's see now, it's been, it must be 20 years since we were at school together.
At school? Oh, why, it's Adam Fraser, isn't it?
Don't tell me you didn't know, man.
Well, those mutton chop whiskers and that uniform did fool me for a minute.
Oh, yes, well, they're both pretty new and both the latest fashion.
Oh, excuse me, Adam. This is my associate, Mr. William Carey. Will, this is Adam Fraser.
Oh, Mr. Carey.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser? Tell me, isn't it unusual for an Englishman to be captain of a Dutch trading vessel?
Yes, how about that, Adam?
Well, that's a long story, but to make it short, I signed on with the Dutch because they offered a little more opportunity, quick promotion.
Well, you certainly have gone up rapidly, Captain Fraser.
Well, let's just say the Lord's been very good to me, John. But say, what are you two doing in London?
Well, you might find this hard to believe, Adam, but we're going out as missionaries.
Missionaries, eh? Well, that is something.
Yes, we've been trying to get a boat to India.
India? Really?
Yes, but we've about given up.
Well, now that's a coincidence. I'm just preparing to take a cargo there myself.
To India?
No.
Yes.
How soon?
Just as soon as we can finish loading. Another, 2 or 3 days, I should judge.
Well, could you possibly take us?
Take you? Why, of course, John. I'd be delighted. I wouldn't miss the chance to talk over old times together.
Hey, that's wonderful.
It's more than that, John. It's the whole thing, our meeting this way, everything. It's simply providential, that's all.
Yes, Captain Fraser. That's just the word for it. Providential. The providence of God. And so we conclude Chapter 11 of William Carey of India. We are presenting another in the transcribed series of stories of great Christians, which come to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago.
Well, some people call that a coincidence, and some people don't give God the glory. But as William Carey said, if God had work for them to do, he'd find a way to get them there. So we're going to find out in the next chapter just how that goes. And it's always a pleasure to have you come along. Thank you for being here. We hope to see you next time as we continue the story of William Carey, Chapter 12. Till then, God bless.